Hey everybody, it's Alex again. I want to share with you guys some cards that I had made. I'm not sure where I left off, like the ones that I made around Christmas time, like where I left off showing you. I just know that I made a bunch and I sent them to my husband's work, and I didn't make a video. And don't mind Gabriel if you hear him. He doesn't want to take a nap, and he is throwing a fit in his room. And, well, he doesn't want to take a nap, and then he wants to watch TV, and I won't let him. So, don't mind if you hear him. Anywho, so I didn't get to show you guys that I made these. I had them sitting on my desk when I did my last Christmas card video, and I forgot to show them. So, they're just, who did I see? Jennifer McGuire, she made them, and what they are is it's just out of, I think this is 12 by 12 paper. I forget the dimensions now. I haven't made one since like November. But what they are little boxes made out of, like I said, paper, and you can put a set of cards in, like to give like as a gift. You can tie a bow around it or something. But it's just a little like case for note cards. And I've just made a couple of them to practice. I'll have to look up that video again so I can make some for Valentine's. And, okay, here's another card that I made. It was Happy New Year card. And I used, I remember gold, silver, and white. And I used my Stamps of Life bubblegum, like the bubblegum machine set. And then I used some of these little gems that I got from a girl on Instagram that does a lot of nail art stuff. And then Happy New Year, that is paper smooches, and I stamped it in black, but I went over it, I think, with that Achuspica pen, the clear pen. So that was one card. Then I made this one, and this is a recollection stamp from last year. And oh gosh, I paper pieced the heck out of this guy, because when you stamp this banner, the banner is solid. So like if you want to stamp in black ink so you can color, the whole banner will be black. And I paper pieced this bow here, and this wreath, it's all extra paper. The only thing that's real is like on this white paper is his neck and his head and his antlers. And this is just a scrap piece of paper, and I punched it with that Swiss cheese punch and some Christmas twine from Hobby Lobby and some faux stitching around the outside. These are the ones that they didn't sell. I took them out of the box so that I can replace them with like Valentine type stuff, which I need to get a move on. I haven't made very many Valentine cards. I made this one, Have a Warm Winter. I was watching Christina Warner's video, and it inspired me to try something. This is, it's not, no, it's just, I think that's just a glittered, like iridescent embossing powder. It's just embossing powder, not like ink or anything. Because I know you can emboss with ink, but. And that's a label punch, and that's a stamp, Have a Warm Winter. The hearts are stamps, and it didn't stamp out so well on top of the embossing powder, so I colored it in, like I went over it with a Sharpie. So, and that's just some Target Dollar Spot twine. And then there's this one, and this one, what I did was I took a clear piece of like acetate, put it on top of my card, and I stuck all the stamps to the acetate where I would want it, and then stuck my block to it so that when I turned it over, turn my block over, I'd have all the stamps, and they look just like this, and I could stamp it down onto paper, if that makes any sense to you guys. And then the extra, the blue area is where like more words wouldn't fit, so I just filled it in with some snowflakes and this You're Perfect, and this is some washi tape here. This one's just simple. It says Happy Holidays with some green and white twine, and then I stamped the little leaves and berries. And then this is another one that's kind of simple. It's just, I was not practicing, but trying out the technique where you would, like I have a chevron stamp, and I first stamped it in this light blue, and then I stamped it again in green and moved the stamp down a little bit, and it just gives this cool effect. And and then I stamped over with this paper smooches, little paper smooches heart, or that might be lawn fawn, and some green and white twine. It's on craft cardstock with just some red striped paper. And then this one, I think this one came out pretty cute. It's just, I just rounded the edges and I stamped all these clouds, and inside I just stamped Mary, 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 Mary. I stamped that one like off the page, and then the last one I put Christmas. So that one's pretty simple. And then I did this one, and this is a CC Design stamp that I had gotten, and this is paper smooches. Oh no, you didn't, because the cat just ripped the present open. Merry Christmas. And then I just made this like double banner out of just scrap paper that I had on my desk, and it's on craft cardstock. Then the recent stuff that I've done, let's see, last week or the week before, I was playing with some new punches and some of the new Valentine stamps that I had gotten, and I did this one. Says, this is the $2 Michael stamp, be yourself, nobody does it better, and that's stamped in Hero Arts charcoal ink, I believe. And then these hearts are they're from one of my sets, I don't remember, but there's this open heart and the closed heart. I just stamped them over and over and over again, and it's in the charcoal as well. Oh, it's raining now. You know, it's in the same ink. I don't explain this well at all, I'm sorry. I never have. Unless I like write it down what to say, like exactly what I used. But okay. Then I did this one. And this one is all different strips, like sizes of strips of paper, with just some black and white twine. This is just black paper punched out with my scallop punch. This is my new Martha Stewart punch that I had gotten, and I just went on the inside with some glitter pen. And I glued all of those, because it's on a white base. I glued all the strips onto a black mat of paper. Then I made this one, and I made this one with the new Recollections Valentine's cling rubber stamps. I just stamped the banners over and over again, and I used neon pink, and then the neon purple, the navy from Hero Arts, and the tide pool from Hero Arts. And then thanks for the memories. Who is that? I forget the stamp. Oh, I don't remember, I'm sorry. But I just stamped it onto this, this white piece of paper. And then I poked holes in it, and I put the brad through, and then I just glued this twine onto the top. And then I put it kind of wonky on purpose, but I put it onto this pink polka dotted paper, and I had these 2 strips left on my desk from making this card. See the strips of paper? So I just used those. And, oh, it opens this way. So I made that one. Oh, and then this heart was the leftover from the inside of this punch. So I used it on there, and it was just a white piece of cardstock, and I took it and I stuck it onto the Tide Pool ink pad to get some of the blue, and then I glittered it. You can't really see it, but I glittered it. Okay, and then the other night I was playing with my new stamp pads that I got, and I have this black, just regular black Recollections paper. And this is some leftover twine from a Christmas present that I got. So I used it to make a tag. And I tried to do like the chalkboard look. And for the life of me, at first I could not find white embossing powder, so I used this neon orange, which, I mean, it looks cool, but now it looks like Halloween colors. I didn't even think about it, but, and then I smudged it around to try to make it look like a chalkboard. So I did that one. And then I did this one to try to make it look like chalkboard. And that's a new recollection stamp from my other video. I just cut it out and popped it up on here. And this is still part of that twine that I took off a Christmas present. And it's just on some teal paper. And then I made this one. It's just striped paper. I think it's American Crafts little 6x6 pad that I have. And then I punched out different, that was with my new punch as well, the EK Success punch that punches 3 hearts in one. This is the smallest heart, and I just popped them up and I turned them different ways. And then this Adore You, it's from the new Heidi Swaps, the little mini stamp sets that came out. And I just did some faux stitching and I glittered the hearts, if you can see that. So that is everything. And and you guys, I'm making, well, it's already up, but I mean, I don't really have a lot of posts or followers, but I was starting to make a blog, and yeah, my blog, the name of my blog is Paper Candies, and I don't know, I just have a few random things on there, but, you know, just in case you guys want to go check it out. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!